Today I'm going to show you how to get fuel out of the gas tank on a 3800 Series 2 GM engine. This happens to be a 1996 Buick Regal. I tried putting an air pump down into the fuel tank, you know, and the hose coming back out of it, and that did nothing. A friend of mine mentioned to me to have hook up to the fuel filter directly, push air through the tank and pull out the fuel that way, but it doesn't work on this car because it's got quick connects. So unless you got a tube that can fit that, it's not going to work. This rail here is used half-inch bolts. Take that off and go crosswise. Take out your fuel pump fuse and go crosswise this way. So I've pulled almost 3/4 of a tank of gas out of this car just by using the battery, and pretty much ran the battery dead. So I'm about to plug in a battery charger, but gonna have to use the cosmetic cover here, because remember, we're going to be pulling gas out of this thing. You don't need sparks and gas mixing together at this point. Alright, well, I let the car charge for a little bit. I'll explain what's going to go on here. So you should have a fuse box inside the engine compartment, and you're going to want to pull out your fuel pump fuse, and depending on your situation, you're going to want to take a paper clip or any kind of electrical equipment here, and you're going to want to connect the you're going to want to connect the two diagonal posts. It's either these two or these two, depending on your situation. That will make the fuel pump run without the key even being in the on position or anything. So you don't have to worry about the key being in the car. One of the other videos I've seen, one of the guys said you just need to take off the fuel supply hose here and put that in your gas tank, or put a hose up to it or whatever. The hose doesn't really work because it's one of these quick connects I was just talking about. So just dip it inside the gas can. Sorry, it's getting windy out here. But anyway, theoretically one of these is a return, but when I do this, gas comes out of both tubes, so I have to put both sides into the tube, or into the gas can. Alright, here we go. Got both tubes into a gas can. Try to hold it flat, level, whatever you want to call it. Now, you just got to take your wire. I can't see this through the camera and see what I'm doing here, so hang on. Alright, on this 96 Buick Regal, it's this lower left and upper right. Just put a wire in there. Be sure not to electrocute yourself. I even went as far as, the first time I tried this, it's an old piece of rubber tubing from a Buick tire and a piece of electrical house wiring. Okay, so just get the tubes in there and make sure and pull the wire out before your jug gets full. When it's given all it can give, put the tubes back on so that there's no fumes leaking out, you know. Where is it? Okay.